Good evening, everyone. It could be the biggest sale ever at Macy's. It's not clothing, not furniture, it's the whole company.
Several reports today say the locally based retailer, the nation's largest retail chain, has been approached about a takeover by a Canadian company. Local 12's Jeff Hirsch joins us live downtown with what it could mean for shoppers, employees, and Cincinnati if Macy's is no longer a hometown company. Jeff.
Well, good evening. The Wall Street Journal and the New York Times are both reporting that Macy's has been approached by the Canadian company Hudson's Bay. I got to tell you, it feels about as cold as Hudson's Bay right now for a possible takeover. Ironically, Hudson's Bay is the same company which bought the Saks Fifth Avenue chain a number of years ago, and Saks is right across the street from Macy's. Just an interesting irony. Now, Macy's, along with other big retailers around the country, has been hit hard lately by changes in the world of shopping. More online, less in person. Macy's has already announced it'll cut 10,000 positions this year and close nearly 70 stores, although none of the stores in Greater Cincinnati are on the hit list now. Besides having 6 stores in our area, Macy's, formerly known as Federated Department Stores, has one of its headquarters in Cincinnati. The other HQ is in New York City. Macy's is valued as an $11 billion company, but has real estate where their stores are located that's worth nearly twice that amount. So the company is under a lot of pressure from investors.
Yeah, I think consumer preference is definitely moving away from big box retail. I think some stores and boutique retailers where they're selling more high-end goods, they don't have to move as many products. The old business adage of would you rather have 1 million customers spending $1 or 1 customer spending 1 million? So I think everyone's in agreement that the big box brick and mortar is not a sustainable model for the long term.
I also spoke with Ellie Moffitt. She's an analyst at Ball and Gaynor Investments in downtown Cincinnati, and she told me that the U.S. simply has too many stores per capita. The number of square feet per capita has tripled in the United States since 1970, and obviously the population has not tripled. Too few people chasing too many stores. It's just not going to work. Now, the obvious question is, what happens to downtown Cincinnati and Greater Cincinnati if Macy's is sold? Does that mean the corporate headquarters moves? Does that mean there'll be layoffs? Does that mean there'll be all of Macy's charitable activities and civic involvement? Will that disappear? And the answer, of course, is we absolutely have no idea. It is way too soon to say. This thing with the Hudson's Bay is just preliminary. It may fall apart. But, speculation is going to run crazy right now. But spokesperson at Downtown Cincinnati Incorporated says, look, it's just way too soon to take. Live downtown, Jeff Hirsch, Local 12 News. Back to you.
Jeff, thanks very much. We tried to get a comment from Macy's about all of this, but a company spokesperson did not return our call today. Macy's stock finished the day almost 2 points higher, closing near the $33 mark.